So this was a trap that I built, and I don't think it works now because monsters got pretty clever in the end. I'm going to show this trap. I'm going to split this video up, by the way, so don't worry about it. It'll be in sections. So this is how I used to get the monsters in the end. I'd turn it on when I was in here, and you couldn't light the walkways up very well because otherwise the monsters wouldn't spawn. So sometimes you got like creepers and zombies and skeletons actually on this walkway with me, which that wasn't a good day. But I'll see if I can show you how it works. Options. It's been a while since I've done this. Done. Back to game. Now what happened is, in this darkness, monsters had spawned. I don't know if you can see them, if there is any. But what happened is, as I walked along here, they'd see me. Because some of these blocks, there's blocks missing, you see? So, sometimes there's two blocks missing. So I could actually fall through, like here. Look at that. And the reason for that is because sometimes the monsters couldn't see you very well, so you'd have to show yourself to them. And then by the time you're done, you'd have a mass of monsters underneath you. Skeletons, creepers, spiders, all sorts of things. And they'd follow underneath you. See, he'll see me eventually, that creeper. And when he does, now he's underneath me. He knows where I am. He knows I'm here. So now he's going to follow me. And if I move along and you see more, he's under there, don't worry, I can promise you that. See, he's there. There's some more. Now as I walk away, they'll see me. And there's a skeleton on the walkway. See, this was the problem I had in the end. But it actually, when things worked properly, thank you. When things worked properly, it actually worked pretty well. In the early days, it worked well. And sometimes I'd have a huge amount of mobs underneath me. And then I'd walk through this door. And that's all I'd do. Well, they'd follow me. And they'd drop down here. Into this water. And this water would go push them onto a lava blade. And they'd die. And that'd be basically it for them. There you go. And they'd die and everything, and then drop down here. And I'd drop into this water down here. And it'd all be deposited here for me. And I'd pick it up and put it in my chest. And that'd be it. So that was basically that trap. Now on the top of this is huge amount of cactus. For no other reason than I didn't want monsters spawning on the roof. So I just built a huge cactus farm place, whatever you want to call it. See? It's actually huge. There's thousands of them. I'll show you. Look at this lot. You can kind of see edge on it there. I'll show you. See? And that was so because I didn't want monsters spawning on the roof, so I actually built that, which was a little bit crazy. Now, one of my other early videos, when I wasn't doing my first video, was a video. Oh, we're back near Monsters Monument. Now, one of my first videos was that up there. That big brown thing there, and that flat thing floating in the sky. Those were my first two videos, or first two or three videos. My first three videos, my other one was done here, in this ring of candles. This has been here about 5 years. This has been set up. And what happened was, it was called Defender. And it was a game I made up at night. And what I'd do is at night time, monsters would spawn outside of the light, of the circle of light. And all I'd have is like a wooden sword and maybe no armour or a bit of leather armour or whatever. It'd be terrible armour. I'd have like wooden sword or something like that. And my job was to go out collect as many as I could, things as I could get, come back here, and then try and protect this flower from the monsters. And I had to survive the night. And it was actually quite fun at times. I played it a few times, even though I didn't always record it. And it was quite fun. I remember somebody else actually recorded them playing it. And they absolutely got blown up by about 14 creepers. It was so funny. But yeah, so that was that. I mean, if you want, I'll show you inside all this stuff if that's what you want. But I'm guessing you remember all that stuff. You've been with me long enough. What you don't know is that there used to be waterways here. I used to have a waterway going down here. I used to have a waterway stretching right up into the distance up there, and a waterway here. And they were all like the blade trap you saw in the other trap. They were all water chutes that had gone to a blade trap, and underground there'd be a collection point. And the reason I stopped with it was because they changed the AI to make it so the monsters weren't as stupid, so they would actually stop walking stupidly off of ledges, and you'd have to actually coax them off of ledges. So, and the last thing I'm going to show on Monsters Monument World, because you've seen Monsters Monument here. So this is I did a song here. I actually sang a song here. Oh, I remember it was my Walking in a Winter Wonderland. Yeah. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. No, sorry. So the creeper outside is frightful, and Bob is just delightful. Something like that, anyway. And yeah, it was quite funny actually. It was fun making that. Well, this is the other thing I want to show you. This is a trap. This is one big multi-layered trap. It goes up in layers. Each one is a floor that's dark for monsters to spawn on, and they can actually just walk off. And when they used to walk off things, they walked off the edge and they dropped down into below into this water channel. You see this water channel, and it flows down there, down there, down there, to here, where there's actually another lava blade. And I'm going to show you that quickly now. Here it is. And here it is. You can see it. It's built up. So they drop down from the floors above into the water, and to carry them all the way around to this lava blade, where they die, and the drop would then hit this, go down there, and drop here onto the floor. And I just pick it all up. Thank you very much. Very nice. And then I put the drops in here, that kind of thing. Did I see a diamond sword in there? Yeah, diamond sword. 10 plus 7. Nice. Oh, by the way, if you want to know what I've got here, I've got a sharpness, knockback looting, and pick. Got silk touch on it. I thought I had another pick somewhere. I've got things everywhere. The bow's quite nice as well. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, and the final thing I want to show you here. Oh yeah, is that door open? Yeah, I remember this was a shortcut. Do you know, I did this because I was lazy one day. I couldn't be bothered to walk round to the front and go down all the stairs. So I actually just built a stairway down and then put a door on it. I put these here, 2 blocks, so I know that I can walk off and land in this water if I want to go down there. Yeah, little things like that. There's 2 more things I want to show you, then I'm done with Monsters Monument. And that is down here. This is the heart and soul of my collections. My chest room. And everything's labelled, glass and sand, and things like that, and cactus. That's all in there. Miscellaneous buttons, blocks, everything else, and whatever. Then you've got your wood, and candles, and chests and things. Your coals in there, and cobblestone, then soil. I'm going to go through them all. Redstone, for all that kind of stuff. And my gravel. Flint, as you know. Coal. Only got 2 in, I used to have loads in there. And you can see it just keeps going. These are actually stone slabs, everything, tools, and everything like that. And they just go round. And then through here is where I actually have a load of resources you get from killing mobs. These are the ones you get from killing spiders. This was where I stored all my stuff from the trap above when it used to drop down. And I used to come down here, and I used to... Because in here is another little... I'll show you. Is a... Just underground... There's a portal, by the way. I'm not going to show you where that goes, because it's just too much messing about. But there was a... Is it in here? No, it's not in there. But I have a drop trap somewhere. But this is... yeah, this is quite in depth. I remember that. That mark, I put that mark there, that wood, with all them candles, because it is mad down there. The amount of stuff that's down there and the passageways, I got lost so many times. In the end, I gave up. So yeah, I've got some more chests here. Most of these have nothing in, but these have. But these just have resources that you get from monsters. Some of these, the reason I've got so many of these is because they're like zombies in the early days used to drop feathers when they died. They didn't always drop flesh. And when they dropped feathers, I used to have tons, and I just got huge amounts of feathers. So yeah, that's basically. I don't need to really tell you much else. I mean, there is so much more to Monsters Monument World. There's lots of traps, lots of little secret places and that. And oh, one last thing I just want to show you for nostalgia's sake. I wish I'd gone up the other stairs now, because the door's there. So we're going to drop down here where I know it's safe. Whee! See? I know it's safe there. And then I come over here, and I can get out. Yay. Right. Here, oh, this is something I built. I thought it was so cool. It's like, oh my god, look at this. Look how cool I am. I can actually have something where I can stand under the lava and not die. Wow. Here, let me just stand here looking at these blocks move. Wow. Isn't that good? That's how I was in the early days. I was so like, yeah, look what I've done. And you know, I died so many times here and lost all my stuff here. Huge amounts of times. By just trying to build that bloody thing so I could stand there and go, wow, look at this. Ugh, there was no point to it. Reed Farm. Oh, that thing there. If you look, there is a little little pile of sand standing up there, and there's one there. There's actually some more over there. There's another one there, and there's another one there, and they're actually marks of where there are spawners on this world, because I've basically mapped out all this area, and every spawner is marked, so I can go to any of them. That goes back up there to the top. But the reason I dropped down was this. This is actually, this isn't. Let me come around here. Excuse me. Where is it? This here, this square, little room, this is where it all started. Monsters Monument, I spawned from over there, on that where them trees are. I walked diagonally over here, jumped up here, and I straight away hit into here. And as soon as I had enough, I made a thingy, yeah, workbench. And as soon as I had a few rock, I made me a stone pickaxe then and built it all out. And in here, that's right, these are the first things I built in Minecraft. This is really the first pick. It really is. That pick is the first ever pick I actually created in Minecraft. I built it from a tree. It was the first pick that we ever made. And then I haven't saved anything else. Well, these two I made as well. Never used them, but I actually made that. Did enough to get some stone, and then switched to stone. And I suppose I kept it from nostalgia's sake because it was the first tool I ever built, ever made. So that was that. So there you go. It all started there, and from there it just built up, went and went and went. So yes, now you know. This was the first was the first underground place I built, and over time I kind of tunneled it out. There was nothing special in here in the end. I used to have a lava in there as like a throwaway point, like a refuse. Throw me crap away that I didn't want, to just throw it into there. And these are potions I made because of enchanting stuff. Because of course here is my enchanting table. And yeah, basically I just turned it into this place eventually. But it was actually originally just somewhere I was trying to find some monsters. And yeah, you could go up here. In fact, you still can, because I can build this up now. So let's just go up here, and you'll see what's up here. There you go. It leads straight here, and you're back to this building. So yeah, there you go. That's basically Monsters Monument for you. And well, as I say, there's a lot more to it, but people only ask me if I still have it. I only showed you around it. Oh, brewing station. I only showed you around it because I've probably got a lot of subscribers now that never saw my Minecraft videos or didn't even know I did Monsters Monument, that I used to put subscribers' names on. Now, there is actually over 2,000 names on Monsters Monument. 2,000... It's something like 2,100 and something, I think, in the end. The final count was. But, yeah. It was crazy. So, I'll go back on top of here where it all started, this video. I actually am very proud of that. That is actually something I'm very proud of. It's a drop trap. There's all water inside, you can see it. And they all push monsters to the door. And there's a switch down there. You flick the switch and the doors open, and then the monsters just pour out onto the floor below and just die. It was a great trap, and I remember doing a video showing that. And if you find that video, you see this vertical redstone. That wasn't there at the time. I actually didn't know how to do vertical redstone, so the actual staircase of soil blocks actually wound up, and it were kind of winding round, and there were loads of redstone torches kind of following it all the way up. And then I needed another one that side, so I wound another one up this way, and I wound that up. It was a mess. And then I once saw somebody do vertical redstone going up, and it was like, well, I'll steal that idea, and I made it look a lot prettier. There you go. So yes, Monsters Monument is still here. Everything's still here. The names are still here. The same people who were on it are still on it. Every name's accounted for. I've got the save file, and I'm not going to get rid of it. I will keep it. Monsters Monument still means a lot to me. Just because I stopped doing it. I only stopped doing it because I got tired of people saying to me, "Did you put my name on?" And it'd be like a month after I put the name on, and I'd done about 20 more episodes since then. And I'd say, yeah, I put your name on, and they'd say to me, which episode? And you know me, because I was trying to be a nice guy, I'd actually go and search for the episode, which would take me hours. Well, not hours, but it'd take me like sometimes about half an hour, 45 minutes to find an episode, just to tell them that they're on it, and then somebody else would do it. And it started to get tiring, and I figured if people weren't watching it when I was doing it, it was getting a bit out of hand, so I stopped doing it in the end. But I do still have a soft spot for it, so this is why it's still here. Now, I will actually do my Chilling and Chatting World tomorrow. This one's going to have to split into probably 2 20-minute videos, and then you'll know that I'm just showing you this quickly. And then I will do my Chilling and Chatting World after that. And then that's it. I'm done. No more Monsters Monument. Don't ask me anymore. I'm not coming back in. I'll show you that I've still got the worlds. That's it. Okay? Done. Over. Not coming back. Well, I said that last time. But I mean, I'm not going to come back and do a series. Them days are done. But, what you can see, it's all here anyway. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found this entertaining. And, if you're an old subscriber with me, hope this has been a trip down memory lane. And you can see, I've still got you guys covered. You're still on here. And I still care about it. So, you take care. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.